So I think we've spotted a bit of an opportunity in this match from the Europa League. Victoria Pilsen against FCS Stana. You can see the stats there. We plugged them into the sheet and it's quite telling, okay? So it is 0-0. However, current projected match result, home win. So Pilsen more than dominant and total goals overdue is 4, okay? So we've got 3 goals that have been expected already, but really it's probably swinging closer to 4. I know that can be a little bit confusing. But yeah, either way, we're looking like we should be getting involved in this one. And Pilsen, they're at 1.6 on the match odds market. So they are odds on. You might not want to take that price. We're going to get involved in the goal markets, okay? Total goals overdue was 4. So let's try and get involved with laying under 1.5. If we're expecting 4, should be at least able to get 2, right? That's the logic. So let's lay under 1.5 goals here. So we're laying that there at 2.26. And then we're going to lay under 2.5 goals, okay? And do keep in mind, for everyone who's new to the channel, that we are going to be trading, okay? So ideally, not all of this is going to be risked. But anyway, we're laying under 2.5 goals and then under 3.5, okay? So let's get that in as well, okay? And let me show you the positions that we're in. Under 1.5, under 2.5, just about to be taken in full, and then under 3.5, okay? Now let's see if we get some goals in the second half. We're definitely expecting them. 58 minutes on the clock. We've just had the first goal of the match, and no surprise really, Victoria Pilsen have broken that deadlock. So we knew it was coming, as kind of covered earlier on. Pilsen were there to back at 1.6, which was definitely worth it as well. But as you know, we got involved on the goal markets, and so we're still expecting more goals in this one. But I'm going to show you the positions just so you've got an idea. We could lock in some profits on the 1.5. Let's see the 2.5 and see where we're at there, and the 3.5. Okay, let's take a look. So yeah, not much happening there. But anyway, we're expecting goals, as you know, and we're expecting at least 2. So we're going to let that second goal, or wait for that second goal, if it arrives, you never know. And we'll assess the position once that second goal arrives. Once that second goal arrives, we will land £100 of profit, and that will pretty much cover the liabilities that are in the other markets, okay? That's kind of close to break even, maybe a small loss. But of course, we're going to be trading, okay? So you've got to think fourth dimensionally. But anyway, so far so good. We've got that opening goal. Pilsen 1, FCS Stana 0. 66 minutes. It's just gone 2-0 to Victoria Pilsen. So that is the second goal. Remember, now that is our profit on the over 1.5 goals market, and that is locked in. Okay, so we were expecting a fair amount of goals in this one. We just got 2 of them. And let's take a look at the other goal markets and see what's happening there. Okay, so remember, I mean, when we looked at half-time, and I will double-check this in a moment, but we were expecting at least 4. Now, with XG, it's not going to go backwards, so possibly we're expecting even more by this point. But anyway, what we're going to do, we've got £76 of liability in the 2.5 goals market and £52 of liability in the 3.5 goals market. So what I'm going to do is just going to let these prices settle down. Okay, going to give it a minute to settle down, and then we're going to take action. Be right back. And so we're back, and I just wanted to show you the updated XG. Let's just show you how that looks on the sheet. So expected goals overall is 5. We've got total goals overdue is 3, so potentially 3 more in this one. Anyway, let's have a look at the markets. So over 2.5 goals, that would be 1 more, and we can look to just try and remove the risk from the over and under 2.5 goals market. Let's do that, and let's try and do the same on the 3.5, okay, if possible. And just to give ourselves the free bets. So just trying to do this on the fly. Let's just get this in. Everything's slowing down on my laptop right now. So okay, here we are. Over and under 2.5 goals. We could lock in £85 of profit. We could do that. But we're going to try and get more goals in this one. And 3.5 goals. let's take a look at this. We could lock in £40 of profit, but we're going to leave a free bet of 178. So we've got a free bet of 178 and a free bet of 140. One more goal makes us that 140. And going back to the sheet, yeah, we're expecting a third goal after that. So why not get in on the over and under 4.5? Okay, so let's see what we can do on this market. We'll just lay that, okay, that low price. Okay, you never know. It's such a low price, and we've got some profits to play with. Okay, because remember, we've landed 100 profit on the over and under 1.5 goals market, so that's ours now, and we are down to 0 pretty much on the 2.5, pretty much down to 0 on the 3.5, and now we've got £23 of risk. So look, we're making a profit no matter what, but yeah, from here on it's just a matter of how much profit we might potentially make in this one. Let's see what happens. Pilsen 2, FC Astana 0 in 70 minutes. 81 minutes on the clock. We've got another one, and it's a third goal for Victoria Pilsen. No huge surprise. Remember, we were expecting this at half-time. Okay, a lot of doubters will say, oh, it was just a punt, lucky punt, they got lucky. Nope, we were fully expecting this. Okay, so the third goal's arrived, so that adds 140 into our bottom line for this one. And now we're going to look to this goal market, and there's a bit of time to get it. Okay, there's a bit of time to get it. We should also look at the 4.5 goals market and see if there's potential to trade out. I mean, we laid it at 1.06, so it hasn't risen up high enough to do anything about that, because it would be nice to just remove that risk. Removing that risk actually adds to our profit. Okay, we're probably not going to hit the 4.5, but anyway, 3.5 is the next target. That's what we're looking for here, and if we hit that, we'll add 178 to our bottom line. And for all the other traders out there interested in this, you could lock it in as well, 66. Okay, it's all down to your own trading style. There's no set rules to this. So anyway, that's the third goal. Let's see what happens next. Let's see if we get another one. There's no further risk to this. So we're deep into injury time on this one. Doesn't look like we're going to get that fourth goal, but that's totally fine. Okay, that's totally fine. We definitely have profited from this one very nicely, and yeah, look, I mean, we're not going to make any sort of loss on the 3.5 goals market. We'll make a small loss on the 4.5, as you know, but that's totally fine, because overall, very profitable. So the most important thing is you saw how we found the opportunity. That's the most important thing to keep in mind. That's what these videos and these demonstrations are all about. It was a very nice XG in favour of Pilsen at half-time, as you saw, and the goals materialised in the second half. Okay, you won't see opportunities like this all the time, but there's loads of matches all day, every day, and you will find some. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Victoria Pilsen 3, FC Astana 0, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed checking that clip out, and if you are enjoying the clips we're sharing on this channel at the moment, showing how you can use live XG data to find those good value football trades without having to sit and watch the match for hours on end, then remember, you can also download this free ebook to help you learn more about it. The link is in the description. You can scan that QR code or just visit xgfootballtrading.com, and you're going to learn inside this ebook why live XG data is changing the game for football traders and how you can take advantage of it, the main elements of interpreting XG data to find those profitable trades, just like in the clips we're showing you, and bottom line, how to get started with implementing XG into your football trading and instantly upgrading your skill set and increasing your profits. As said, click the link in the description or visit xgfootballtrading.com or just scan that QR code that is on the screen. Fill out your best email address and we will send that book right to you. And keep in mind that what you just saw was a short clip, and we've got plenty more where that came from. The video on the screen now should direct you to the full video where you can get more information and see more similar live trades and how they played out. So go click on that video and we will see you in that next video or the next clip.